listening to the Apollo Podcast Network.
3, 2, 1.
Welcome back to the Apollo Podcast Network. It's your boy Dex here with the Film Fellas.
Yeah, what's going on? What's
Garrett
up?
and Noah.
What's up?
What's up?
And we're
What's
back for episode 2 of Before You Go. Letting you know what you need to know before you go. See The Batman
That worked.
in theaters.
Ooh, hot damn.
Matt Reeves is the Batman has finally hit theaters. I feel like this movie's been supposed to come out for so long. Like
Yeah.
we got the first trailer for this in like July of 2020, I think.
Yeah, almost 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Almost 2 years ago. Wow.
So, but it's finally here, and we finally
And I've been waiting.
Wait, hey, we kind of be watching.
We
and,
do kinda
This is
be
kind of a
watching.
we be watching episode because
Yeah.
we all saw the Batman.
We do. We be watching the Batman, and we're gonna tell you about the Batman. Dex, can you remind everyone of our scoring system?
Yeah. So the way that Before You Go works is we let you know what you need to know before you go. Should you see it in theaters? Should you stream it? Or should you skip it? I think I can safely say that all of us do not think you should skip this movie.
No.
We all love this movie,
No,
all right?
no.
Yeah.
But we'll let you know if it's like a, maybe it's a $5 Tuesday, go see it in a theater.
Yeah.
Maybe it's a stream it. Maybe it's a stream it with the kids.
Yeah.
Make a night out of it. You never know what it
Lots
might
of
be.
scenarios.
A lot of
circumstances.
scenarios.
Yeah.
So we'll let you know what
Yeah.
you need to know. But let's get into it right now. We've been waiting on this movie for a long time.
Absolutely.
And, Noah, I'm going to let you go ahead and go first.
Yeah.
Give us your thoughts. Give us your review. No spoilers.
Loved this movie, and obviously you can't do spoilers, so I won't go into specifics. But I mean, I've been like we've been talking about how long we've been waiting on this movie, and it's been a long time since, frankly, we've got a pretty solid movie involving Batman. I mean, Justice League, the Snyder Cut's a different story, maybe, but still, it's a little weird. It's Ben Affleck, and some people. Lil bro is calling me. The thing is, some people enjoy it. Some people don't like what Ben did. I don't hate what Ben did. I'm a big fan of Ben, but not necessarily the movies he was in. But this one, we knew from the get-go when Matt Reeves was doing it and everything. Robert Pattinson getting cast, which another thing, a lot of people didn't really believe in old Robert Pattinson. Let me tell
They
you.
doubted my boy.
He delivers. He is amazing. He's a very different Batman, but he's Batman. And he's relent. I mean, he beats the shit out of people. Like obviously Batman does, but we've come a long way from the days of the pow boom. No, it's just the sounds of like bones crunching. You know what I mean? And it's so it's fantastic. Standout of the movie though, and I think the best part of the movie, honestly, and that is even with Robert Pattinson's Batman, is Zoe Kravitz's Catwoman. She was amazing. She just played it so, she just seemed like, I feel like they've never done Catwoman well. I mean, they've done it okay. I'm not a fan of Anne Hathaway's or anything like that.
Rude, but we'll allow it.
I like The Dark Knight Rises, and I don't hate
You hold this while you talk.
something in the way. But, yeah, but I love Zoe Kravitz was great as Catwoman. Do I have to hold this the whole time?
Yeah, that's like the talking stick.
Okay, I see. So yeah, I loved every second of this movie, and it's a lengthy one, and you'll feel the runtime. I mean, it's not one of those. It didn't even feel like it. No, it does, but it keeps you invested. So you don't mind the long runtime. At least I didn't. And I guess we'll get to our scoring at the end, but
Yeah.
definitely
Save it for the end, buddy.
Yeah. All right. Who's going next?
Dex, I'd love for you to go next.
Let me get in here.
Yeah.
All right. So like he said, we've been waiting on this for a long, long time. All right. I knew back when Tenet came out, 2021, we were in the midst of a pandemic. Nobody knew if we were ever going to the movie theaters ever again. Robert Pattinson was in Tenet, got cast as Batman, and I was like, yep, this kid's got it. He's going to be incredible. He's one of the coolest people I've ever seen. Twilight, all that shit is dead. It's in the dirt. We're done
Water
with
for
that.
elephants.
We do not care. Robert Pattinson running these streets, all right? And this man delivered, okay? I don't know how you got through your whole review and you didn't talk about Paul Dano as the Riddler, but
There's so much.
there's so much in this movie, man. I've seen it twice now. I saw it early in IMAX a couple days before it came out, and I went and saw it again after it came out with the common people like you all.
Yeah.
But,
the common folk.
Both times, incredible. Cannot describe it like accurately enough. There's 3 hours in it. and like there's not really much of anything to cut. Like
Yeah,
it
no.
all felt necessary.
It felt earned.
Yeah.
I do want to not, but Garrett, we'll get to you.
You gotta hit the top
that's right.
You wanna speak.
He does bring up a great point. I do want to talk about Paul Dano's Riddler, and I think he was really cool. I think he was great. Paul Dano is incredibly talented, and he shows it off in this movie. Some little goofy things, I'm not gonna lie, involving his character to me, but it wasn't bad. It was just like, okay, that's fun. But no, but overall I like that, and also Falcone, who plays Falcone?
John Turturro.
John Turturro, yeah, John Turturro. Anytime he was on screen, I was like, this guy is
Just a classic slime ball.
Scary, dude.
Yeah.
Also, oh my God, Penguin.
Colin Farrell.
Why can't I think of Colin Farrell's name? Colin Farrell. Wow, like he just got his own show announced section.
Yeah, he did.
So, but yeah, everything is so good.
Yeah, everything about the movie is so dope to me. I love the way that they made it dark and gritty without it being like overly sad, or you know, they didn't make everything just a gray blob of boringness.
Right.
It's a lot of very bright colors. You know what I'm saying? They're not really jokes, but there are funny parts in the movie. Life can be funny while being dark and serious, and they pulled that off. I have no notes. It's like probably like a 98, 99 out of 100 for me. Like he said, you will feel the 3 hours. That's like the only thing. I know some people like the pace is really good. The 3 hours is earned, but you're definitely going to feel like you've been sitting in a movie theater for 3 hours. That's the only knock that I can possibly have for it. I love this movie.
Absolutely.
Man.
Right on. Here, I'll take the talking stick or the Nirvana stick. Well, I have been honestly on some hater shit with some superhero movies lately. Not that I've been hating them directly, like how the movie turns out, just how repetitive they become. MCU movies, they all kind of just formulaically, they just stay the same, you know. This is a standout comic book movie. This is one of those comic book movies, I feel like it's a crime to call it a comic book movie or a superhero movie. This is straight up a movie, murder mystery first. Come in for the murder mystery, you don't come in for the Batman action. That I love that they went full on Seven Zodiac. That was pretty cool of that movie. That was pretty cool of Matt Reeves. All the characters are very cool. I think we kind of hit on all of them, except for Jeffrey Wright as Jim Gordon. That was a badass Jim Gordon, man. Yeah. That was a badass guy. You know, dive on top of people, working with Batman. The police are they kind of
the police are on some.
They're upset with Batman, and that's never really been fleshed out in movies. They're at odds with Batman, you know, and Jim's kind of
For sure,
no, I work with him. He helps out, man. I trust him.
That's the homie.
Yes, exactly. They're very much homies. You love it. I feel like I want to be, out of all the Bruce Waynes ever put on screen, emo Bruce Wayne. I love him. He's sick. I love how he's disturbed by the sunlight. He has to put on sunglasses. Yep. Very cool portrayal. It was just all around such a cool movie. You know, a bunch of these comic book movies go, we want to make it feel like the comics. We want this Spider-Man movie to feel like it was directly put from a comic of a Spider-Man comic. This is one of those movies. This feels eerily similar to how Batman comics. You know, I used to read Batman comics. Eerily similar, so close. I really appreciate this movie. I really love all of its. I love the runtime. I love that it took its time. Just so many good things about this movie. It's definitely one of the better comic book movies in the last decade, I think.
I mean, I think you even maybe have to say ever made. I mean, I'm gonna give.
I don't know about that yet. I don't know about that yet. I don't know. I don't know. It's just recency bias. I'm gonna have to let it. I'm not gonna say it's better than Dark Knight either, because Dark Knight
is there something in the way?
Something in the way.
Something in the way.
Not for me. I mean, I think I will go out, and I'm not saying it's top 3. It might be, but I don't know about that yet. But I think if it's a top 10, with how many comic book movies have been made, I think it might be top 10.
Top 10 could be a pretty good.
I think that considers it one of the best ever made.
Or we're ditching the stick, talking stick.
It was your idea. You're writing that fucking thing out, dude.
But to bring it all around to the start. I really did enjoy this movie. I did really like it. I really appreciate it for what it is. It was really daring in this day and age, in this era, and I think it hit on all of it. And man, everyone seems like they appreciate it. So I feel like we can give out rankings now.
Yeah.
Or ratings.
Let's do it.
I'll go first since I've got the Nirvana talking stick. Go see this. Hey, this is honestly opening night. And there's a lot of movies that go see it in theaters, benefits from seeing opening night. And I'm talking like late night. I'm talking about if you get out of the theater at 4 a.m. kind of late, and you go outside a little bit, and it's kind of cool outside. There's a breeze. But you walk out into the night feeling like you got changed significantly in the past almost 3 hours because of this movie. And then you kind of just get to your car and you're digesting it. And it's those kind of nights. So do all that.
Yeah.
All right, I'll go next with my rating. Hard to follow that up, but obviously go see this in a movie theater. You said go see it opening night. We're a little late for that, but still go see it in the biggest possible screen you can see it on. If you've got IMAX at your theater, spend the extra money. If you got Dolby at your theater, spend the extra money on that. Go see it in a theater. Do not bring your kids. This movie is not for kids at all. It is actually very disturbing.
It's scary.
Yeah.
Very, very spooky. So don't bring your kids. But you go with your significant other or by yourself. It doesn't matter. And you go watch this movie in the biggest, best format you can possibly afford. Make sure you get a snack and make sure you get a medium drink. You can't get a large because you will have to go pee in the middle. 3-hour movie.
Yeah.
But get the medium drink, get the best snacks, lock in for 3 hours with the Batman. You have to do it.
Absolutely. No, yeah, this one I agree. I mean, this is get a babysitter if you got to have a kid. Get your fellas together. Get your girlfriends together. Whatever.
All my girlfriends?
No,
All of them.
No, I'm more like girls with. That's what girls call their friends. Oh, my girlfriends. Like get your girlfriends.
Okay.
Get the fellas. Get all your friends. Whoever it is, I don't care. Get them together. You go out before and after this movie. You celebrate this. You go get drinks before, and then after you hit the late night happy hour at Yard House. Great deal. Great deal. So, yeah, definitely do that. Opening night. Garen said opening night. Go see it, but it's impossible.
Yeah, no, I didn't count that.
Yeah,
all right?
yeah.
I miscalculated.
But the next night, whatever, Friday night. This is a movie you don't go on Tuesday because it's $5. Go the biggest screen. Really splurge out on this one because it's worth it. So, yeah, that is my thoughts on this film.
Yeah, so that'll wrap it up for the film, fellas. Before you go, excuse me,
Yeah.
something in the way. But yeah, that'll wrap it up for the film, fellas. Go see the Batman in theaters if you haven't. If you have, hit us up on Twitter. I am at Lord Dex Hinton.
I am at Outlaw Noah.
Garrett has fun.
Hit us up on Twitter. We can talk about the Batman and get into all the spoiler
Yeah,
details.
absolutely.
We are so desperate
We
to keep
really,
talking about this
that
movie.
would be nice.
Please
Yeah.
support this film. Support great filmmakers.
Absolutely.
We're out of here.
And then, something in the way.
I don't know the lyrics.